In the world around us, flowers have held our interest as things of beauty and wonder. Their captivating shapes and brilliant colors attract our attention within the landscape. But it's not our attention that they're after. It's the pollinators that they seek. While there are many types of pollinators, none is more thought of than the bee.
But what exactly makes a bee, and why are they such good pollinators? What do you think of when you think of a bee? Is it their ability to fly? Their bright yellow and black colors? Perhaps their stingers? Collecting pollen, of course? And the honey. Their colonies and large homes. Would you believe me if I told you only some of these traits are true for all bees? When we think of bees, images of beehives, beekeepers, and swarms of bees is easy to bring to mind. Honeybees, bumblebees, and stingless honeybees are the only types of bees that are social and form colonies. All others are solitary. While some will build nests next to each other and are considered semi-social, most solitary bees make their nests without others of their kind nearby, and are the sole caretakers of that single nest. Solitary bees are a diverse group, including carpenter bees, leafcutter and mason bees, mining bees, and sweat bees, but they have many traits that are in common. Unlike honeybees, a female solitary bee tends her own nest. The location of nests varies species to species, but most nests are in cracks or small cavities within trees. Since the bees don't defend a colony, they are non-aggressive and only sting if something is hurting them. They don't have the territorial behavior that colony bees are known for. They are docile enough that people can set up homes for them in their yards. Having these homes for solitary bees is beneficial for home gardens and natural ecosystems. Like colony bees, solitary bees will collect pollen. They only need small amounts for their nest, and so don't need to carry as much pollen as efficiently as honeybees do. A honeybee will pack pollen in their hair baskets on their legs. As they travel flower to flower, they drop very little, meaning many flowers they visit don't actually get pollinated. Solitary bees, such as leafcutter bees, don't have tight holding pollen baskets. Instead, they collect the pollen on their bellies and abdomens. The pollen loosely sticks to them, and so lots fall off as they visit flower to flower. This means that they're better for pollination. If you have a fruit or vegetable garden, you get more fruits and vegetables with solitary bees around. Many farms put this into practice as well, bringing both honeybees and solitary bees in to pollinate. This allows for both the collection of honey and better crop yields. On the topic of honey, did you know that honeybees are the only bees that make an excess of honey? While other types of social and solitary bees produce honey, they do so in very small amounts. Solitary bees don't require large amounts of honey to maintain a colony. Rather, they create small pollen balls that they place with an egg. When the larva hatches, it eats that until it's ready to pupate. Young bees will then hibernate through most of the year, surviving off of that nutrient-rich pollen until they emerge in the spring. The need for this pollen makes it very important for bees to be able to travel and carry it back. All bees have an unusual way of flying that allows them not only to travel long distances, but also carry great loads. All bees have 4 wings, though the size of the wings and the flight ability vary between different types of bees. The front wings are much larger than the back wings, and when flying, the front and back wings link together and to act as a single wing. While they may not be as graceful as a dragonfly, bees are skilled flyers. Some species can even fly over 5 miles to gather pollen and nectar. Bees twist and rotate their wings as they fly, creating a remarkably fast sweeping motion. Using this sweeping motion, bees have been seen flapping its wings over 230 times per second, which is much too fast to be captured by most cameras. This not only allows a bee to stay aloft, but it could also be why they're able to carry such relatively large loads of pollen. Those super fast wings are useful for collecting pollen too. Many flowers in the nightshade family, such as tomatoes or peppers, have pollen that is held tightly to the flower. It requires the strongest bees, like bumblebees or carpenter bees, to use their wings to hum in order to free the pollen, much like an opera singer breaking a glass with their voice. I hope you have enjoyed this talk. To learn more, join us for other Discovery Day learning opportunities. Learn about our relationship with bees from a local beekeeper, check out some guides on making solitary bee houses, explore the world of pollination and solitary bees with some interactive activities, and check out the beehive cluster as part of astronomy night. Thank you all, and enjoy the rest of the day.